Welcome back to a fresh new video for Zone Outdoors. Today we're going to be driving to the good old state of Wisconsin. So let's see if we can get on some deer again this year. Last year I brought home a 155-inch typical 8-pointer. So my goal this year is at least 140. So let's see if we can get it done. We know of one deer that we were after him last year, but he didn't show up. So I ended up shooting that other one. So let's see if he's still alive when we get there and see if he comes in instead. So we're going to go to a little bit different area, a little more down south from where we were this last 2 years. So we can give that a shot. If that don't work, then we're going to go back up to where we usually hunt. So we got a couple good spots that we've put together over these last 2 years. We know where there's a few big bucks, but the only problem is it's out of state, so how do you know if they're alive or not? So we'll just go there, go walk some of the wildlife, look for some new signs. So got a 7-hour drive ahead of us, so we'll catch you when we get to Wisconsin.
We're on the road watching geese. Can't probably see them. Oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah. We're on the road. We're headed out to the Booner State. Cam's after the 140s. I'm after the fawns. I'm just I'm just joking. Yeah, my goal is also a 140. So hopefully I'm not setting the bar too high. Stay tuned. Making a stop. Gotta get some game bags and whatnot.
Maybe a new sticker bag.
Yeah. Gotta stop, get the supplies.
We're out here in Wisconsin. We just probably scouted our first spot for the day. Turned out to be a bust. We didn't find sign. We were here last year. We had signs, so we thought we'd check it again, but there's no sign. We found white oak trees, and them are all eaten. And we found the red oaks. So they'll eat these red oaks later in the season, so they like tame down a little bit, because right now they're really tart. So yeah, so maybe here, if we come back in the winter, we can try it, but I don't like comfortable. As you can tell, they're really bad. So, well, we scouted that one spot earlier this morning, and that turned out to be a bust. We didn't find any new rubs or anything, and then we got a new spot where we have a big rub line, and by the spread of his antlers, you can see where he's hitting the tree behind his rubs, and that looks pretty nice. So he looks like a probably Pope and Young class deer just by his rubs, judging those. So we found a big scrape that he made along that rub line, so we're gonna hunt that in the morning. We went prepped a tree, so it's gonna be ready for the morning. But tonight we're gonna go hunt up on this ridge. There's oak trees along the whole ridge, and then last year we had a bunch of rubs going down the same line as these, going right down the private line pretty much, of where the private meets the public. So gonna go right on that ridge line and then see if he comes in or not. See if there should be does at least, and we got 5 doe tags, so I guess if we don't see a buck, hopefully there'll be a doe to shoot. So stay tuned.
Sitting here over a scrape in our new spot. Let's back her up back over there. We're hoping we don't over that way. Funnel along the edge of the self-alpha field here, the cell little pinch point. We got an oak grove, regen grove,
Well, it's the second day here in Wisconsin. We were gonna hunt this morning, but it was the wrong wind for the scrape we had set up. Just switched overnight, so we waited till about 6 and came back out and looked and scouted some more. So we found this next spot. It's a bunch of hazelnuts and acorns. So they're up on this ridge, and then there's a nice scrape with a little rub line. So we're gonna go sit on that tonight. The winds should be good for it. And yeah, it's in between a pinch point and 2 ridges, so pretty much have to walk by us. So unless they want to take the hard path. So see what we do tonight. Stay tuned. We're in the stand and all set up now. I got this set. He's got the tree stand. We got that scrape about 30 yards here to the left of me. And then we got 3 major trails coming through here. And then what we got going on is there's like a ravine with two points of this ridge. Well, then they meet up here about like 10 yards behind us. And then there's a cornfield and a big fence line. So they come right in between. There's a little path that goes in between the ravine or the drop off that's between the 2 points and this fence. And we're sitting right on that. And that's the trail that scrapes on. And then we got 2 more major trails that are going to the food, and they're eating acorns, corn, and hazelnuts up here. So we got it all covered in scrape. The scrape, we got it covered. And then that major trail, that's the pinch point. That's the deer's, that's where shrub line's at. And then right off this point, right in front of us, is where they're bedded. So let's see how we do. We got a lot of stuff favoring us today. The wind's rolling off this point that we're sitting on. It's going down into this ravine, so stay tuned. Let's see if the big boy comes in. Well, that's gonna wrap up the night 2 in Wisconsin hunt. So we don't have that buck come in, but we've seen 2 turkeys and a bunch of squirrels again. So let's see how good we do. So we're gonna go try that spot that we found that big scrape on in the morning. The wind should be good for it. There's gonna be a cold front coming in, so see if that gets them moving, gets the bucks fired up. So we'll see ya tomorrow in the morning.